guys, welcome to Cardz TV. Today we're going to make a red, white, and blue card for the 4th of July, and I used my Silhouette and my Cricut. I used the Elegant Edges cartridge, and for the image that's going on the front of the card, I used my Silhouette, and it's actually a Miss Kate Cuttables image, but you can also get it in the Silhouette store, and I'll give you the number for it at the end of the video. This is going to sound funny, but I used some cute paper from this Doodlebug Design 6x6 paper pad called North Pole. I needed some red and white polka dot, and I found it in here. I used this embossing folder called Stars, and I believe this is a Quick Cuts. And I don't know if you can see that or not, but it'll show up better when I show you the piece of paper that I used it on. For our sentiment, we'll be using Cardz TV stamps, Happy Days, and we're going to use Happy 4th of July. But there's several on here that I could have used for this little card. Happy Days, Oh Happy Day. It could really even be used for a birthday card. So I'm going to get everything out of the way, and we're going to put this card together. For this card, I've got a white card base, and when it's folded, it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I've got a dark blue mat, which is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 that I'm going to layer on that white card base. And on top of that, I've got a medium blue mat, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And can you see those stars on there where I ran it through that stars embossing folder? And this paper has a white core, so the embossing folder pushes that white up through the blue and just kind of outlines these stars, and I love the effect you get with that. So I'm going to grab my ATG gun, get these layered together, and put on the front of the card. Next, I've got another piece of the dark blue, and I cut this at 2 3/4 by 5, and then I've got this blue and white striped, and this actually came from the Silhouette store. This is called Ticking Fabric Pattern, and you just go ahead and purchase that, and it'll go right into the other pattern papers that you can find in your Silhouette, and you just make the rectangle or square or whatever shape you need, put this pattern or any of the others in there, print it out, and then put it on your Silhouette mat and cut it. It's as easy as that. And I don't have the number for this one, but you could just type in Ticking Pattern Fabric, and it should take you right to this one. But I love that. It just has a fresh, clean look to it, and it makes you think of summer and the beach and the 4th of July. So this one was cut at 2 5/8 by 4 7/8. I'm going to use my ATG gun to get these adhered together, and this is going to go right here on the side. Now, from the Elegant Edges cartridge on page 24, I cut this scallop square out of this red and white polka dot, and this came from that little Christmas paper pad. And then I came over here to shadow, and I cut a dark blue scallop square for my shadow, and I cut these at 3 1/4 inches. I'm going to layer these together, and then this is going to go right here across that stripe and across the blue. Love that red, white, and blue together. It's so pretty. The image that's going on the front is from Miss Kate Cuttables, and this is called Cute Firework. Isn't he adorable? I also found it in the Silhouette store, and the number there is 61648. And I sized this so that this one white shadow would be 4 1/4 inches high by 1 3/4 inches wide. Now, it has two other shadows, a light gray and a darker gray, and I didn't want those. It would have made it too big for my card, so I just took those out of the group and then sized it to get the one white shadow the size that I wanted it. And I've got him popped up on 1 thickness of foam tape, and he's just got so much dimension to him and texture, And I love these little red cheeks. I just think it's adorable. Love that little face as well. But I'm going to put him right here across that scallop square. And I cut this white banner and flagged both ends and stamped Happy 4th of July from the Happy Days set. And I used Memento Tuxedo black ink. This is also on 1 thickness of foam tape. And I'm just going to add that right there. And I thought this would be perfect. I've got these red sequins. I got these from Teresa the Scrapbooking Queen. She sells them over at the Royal Castle shop. And I'll have a link for you at the end of the video. She's got these in all colors, guys. They're so pretty. I just love them. So I'm just going to sprinkle a few sequins here and there. And I'll attach them with some glue dots. And that's just what this needs, since this is a little firecracker or firework. So I'll get those stuck on. And then we'll come back and take a last look at this finished card for the 4th of July. I think it turned out really cute. Here's my finished card for the 4th of July. I think it turned out really cute. And the sparkle from those sequins is the perfect touch, I think. I'm going to get this in the mail tomorrow for my father-in-law. I think he'd get a kick out of this little firework with the face. And I don't know if y'all can hear. If I get really quiet and stop talking, there are already people setting off fireworks out here in my neighborhood. I keep hearing this pop, pop, pop. So that's what it is. And this is still June. This is June 29th. They are ready for the 4th. I can only imagine the noise that's going to be going on around here then. But I want to get this in the mail, like I said, and he'll get it in plenty of time for the 4th. And I really think he'll like this. Thanks so much for coming by and spending some time with me today, guys. I had fun, and I hope you did too. Thanks for watching, for subscribing, and commenting. And I'll see you again soon with another card. Bye now.